Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most game-changing rumors we've seen in recent Steelers history. According to some reliable NFL sources, including NFL.com, there's a hot race brewing between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers that could reshape the landscape of the AFC North and beyond. The rumor mill is swirling with whispers of a potential trade involving none other than Nick Bosa, the elite edge rusher from the 49ers, heading to the Steel City. And I gotta say, this isn't just any rumor. This could be a real game changer, a move that might elevate our defense to a whole new level and give us the kind of firepower we need to contend for another Super Bowl. Let's dig into the details because this isn't just speculation. It's a carefully considered move, possibly driven by both teams' strategic needs. The 49ers, sitting at 9-4, are facing some tough decisions. They've got a cap crunch with about $20 million in cap space, which is going to be a real challenge come December 2025. Their priority is clear. They're looking to infuse youth into their defense, especially on the front line. Nick Bosa, despite his stellar production, has seen his performance dip slightly this season, mainly because of injuries. He's played only 3 games in 2025, but when he's on the field, he's still a force. His stats speak volumes: 9 solo tackles, 8 assists, 17 combined tackles, 2 sacks, 9 quarterback knockdowns, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 fumble recovery. That's the kind of impact player every team dreams of having on their defense. Bosa's career numbers are nothing short of impressive: over 60 career sacks, a PFF pass rush grade of 89.3, and an overall grade surpassing 90. He's a proven winner with a win rate of 21%, and his pressure numbers remain elite, with 15 pressures in 2025 alone and a pass rush grade of 91. Injuries have limited his games, sure, but when healthy, Bosa is a difference maker. Last season, he recorded 9 sacks, reaffirming his status as one of the league's premier pass rushers, part of that Bosa brother legacy that's been so dominant in recent years. So why would the 49ers consider trading Bosa? Well, the answer is multifaceted. First, their cap situation is tight, and they're looking to rebuild their defensive line with younger players. They're also trying to keep their core intact for a playoff push, but the numbers don't lie. They need to free up space. The trade, with a proposed offer of a first-round pick in the 2026 draft plus a 4th-rounder in 2027, would give the 49ers a significant cap relief, around $28 million, and allow them to focus on retooling their roster for the future. It's a smart move for them, especially with the draft coming up and the need to develop new talent on the defensive front. Now, for us Steelers fans, this isn't just about acquiring a star. This is about transforming our entire defense into a juggernaut. Imagine pairing T.J. Watt, who's already leading the league with a grade of 93. 6 in pass rush with Bosa, a guy who can complement Watt's relentless pressure and make it impossible for quarterbacks to find a clean pocket. Together, these two could generate a combined 15 sacks, but more importantly, they'd elevate our pressure rate by over 25%. That's huge because pressure leads to turnovers, and turnovers lead to wins. Our defense would be a nightmare for any offense, especially in the playoffs. The impact on our team's overall performance would be immediate. Bosa's addition would boost our win rate, which currently hovers around 21%, significantly. He'd add roughly 50 pressures to our already formidable front, forcing more turnovers and reducing our opponents' scoring. Last season, our defense allowed about 9 points per game, but with Bosa, that number could drop to around 18 points per game, a game changer that could make all the difference in close games. His ability to generate clutch pressures and force fumbles makes him a perfect fit for the Steelers' relentless style of defense. Think about the synergy with Watt, Highsmith, and the rest of our front 7. But there's more. Bosa's addition isn't just about individual talent, it's about the message it sends. The Steelers are known for their toughness, their grit, and their ability to get after the quarterback. Bringing in Bosa would be a clear statement that we're serious about winning now. It's also about playoff positioning. The Steelers, currently sitting at 7-6, are in the thick of the AFC playoff hunt, and adding a player of Bosa's caliber could push us from a fringe contender to actual Super Bowl favorites. Speaking of Super Bowl odds, reports are already surfacing that Steelers betting odds could shift dramatically, from around plus 1,500 to as low as plus 400, if this trade goes through. That's a massive jump, and it reflects how impactful Bosa could be in the postseason. His clutch pressures and ability to elevate the pass rush in critical moments could be the X factor that turns close games into decisive victories. The Steelers have always been a team that thrives on playoff resilience, and with Bosa, we're talking about a defense that looks like a brick wall, capable of taking on the best of the AFC, and maybe even the entire league. Now I want to highlight just how well Bosa fits into our Steelers culture. This guy is a relentless worker, a true leader, and someone who plays with the kind of passion that embodies what Steelers football is all about. His legacy in the league is already secure, but with a move to Pittsburgh, he could cement himself as part of that elite Bosa brother lineage while helping us write a new chapter in Steelers history. The front seven would become one of the most feared units in football, and that kind of dominance is exactly what we need heading into the postseason. So what's the bottom line? Honestly, this move could pivot the Steelers from good to great, from playoff hopefuls to Super Bowl contenders. It's about seizing the moment, about making a bold statement that we're here to win, and that we're willing to make the necessary moves to get there. The Steelers have a proud tradition of making bold trades and building tough, resilient teams. This could be the next chapter in that story. And of course, the fans should keep their eyes peeled because, if this rumor turns into reality, it's going to be one of the most exciting times in Steelers history. Imagine a defense with Watt and Bosa terrorizing QBs, reducing opponents to mere spectators, and setting the tone for our offense to follow up with big plays. The AFC North is already tough, but adding Bosa could make it nearly impossible for anyone to beat us, especially in the playoffs. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be watching this story unfold, and I promise it's going to be a wild ride. The Steelers are always about resilience, grit, and strategic moves. Move over, AFC North, because the Steelers might just be making a statement like never before. Let's see if this trade becomes reality, because if it does, get ready for a Steelers team that's more dangerous than ever, ready to take on all comers and bring another Lombardi trophy back to Pittsburgh. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster move? Do you think Bosa would be the perfect piece to finally push us over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion really matters to us and to the Steelers organization. This is a team built on passion, resilience, and a relentless desire to win. And if Bosa joins us, I truly believe we'll be rewriting the AFC's history books once again. So stay tuned, stay loud, and keep that Steeler pride alive because the best is yet to come. I'll be back soon with more updates, so don't go anywhere. More Steelers news is on the way.